Sonic's channel.
Hey fans, Mykle the Human here, and today we're going to be doing part 12 of the Sonic Generations playthrough, and right now we have Kiira the Hedgehog with us today. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome, thanks.
Cool, no problem. So what are your thoughts on this game?
Well, I was ecstatic about this game coming out. It's very fan servicey for the Sonic, the whole Sonic fandom, and I loved every second of the game, even though it was a little short. There wasn't anything too much that I disliked about it.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite stages from Sonic Unleashed, so out of all the stages they could have picked from that game, I'm definitely glad that they chose this one.
Yeah, I'm very glad too. I think it's very unique, even coming from Sonic Unleashed, which wasn't the best Sonic game, but still they picked one of the best stages, you know, in a Sonic game.
Yeah, that was one of those stages I could just keep replaying over and over again and it would still be fun.
It's beautiful. And it's unique. It's that European kind of feel, and you've got you know, running on rooftops. It's very Sonic-y. That's just it's so Sonic-y, if that's even a word. But you know what I mean. It's very memorable, and it's a beautiful level, especially in Sonic Generations.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my main complaints, though, about the original Rooftop Run, the Unleashed version, was that it was way too linear, and I thought that it would have been better if they had some more branching pathways and stuff like that. So basically, in the Generations version, they pretty much did exactly what I wanted them to do with the level in the first place, so basically this is my dream version of Rooftop Run.
I agree. And in playing as classic Sonic, there's so much platforming, you know, and as horrible as I am at platforming, it's still really fun.
Yeah, I recently did a comparison video on this stage, and since I ended up listening to this song over and over and over again, this song ended up getting stuck in my head, and now I cannot get this song out of my head.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I'm not a huge fan of Sonic Unleashed overall, the day stages to me were definitely my favorite. I felt like the controls just felt really right. I wasn't a huge fan of the Werehog part of the game, but like as a lot of people were. But definitely, if there's anything about Sonic Unleashed, it was the music. All the music was really good.
Yeah, my favorite tracks in there were Rooftop Run and what was that other stage? What was the name of the first stage again? Oh yeah, the Windmill Isle or something?
Yeah, I don't even remember. All I do remember is that I mean, as far as I know, the music was great, because even the opening song, sang by, who was it? Jared Reddick. What's the name of the song?
I See It or something?
Yeah.
Endless Possibility, yeah.
Yeah, Endless Possibilities, and it's a great song, like, because that really drew me into, because that was in the first video I had watched for Sonic Unleashed when they were releasing the trailers for it. So they did good on the music part, and I think that's an important part of a Sonic game, you know? Because it's always been memorable since the first, you know, Green Hill Zone is memorable, and then, you know, we have our Sonic 2 music that's memorable. So, you know, even if the game wasn't as good as we all hoped, you know, we have a good soundtrack for it, and it moved on to Sonic Generations, and it was still really nostalgic.
Yeah, that trailer with Endless Possibility, I think that got a lot of people hyped about the game.
Oh, indeed. I mean, I have it on my iPod. I listen to it when I go running. It's a great song, and, you know, Sonic music in general.
Yeah, whenever I go on the treadmill or run or anything like that, I always listen to Rooftop Run. It's so energetic and fast-paced.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna totally have to do that now. It just makes me want to climb up on roofs and start running now.
Yeah. Except climbing up roofs is kind of dangerous. I don't know if you want to do that, so start running on roofs.
I blame Sonic Generations.
I don't know, maybe Sonic is a bad role model for kids. It teaches kids to run on rooftops or to run down the side of a building.
Rip off parts of a helicopter and use it to, you know, skate down a
Oh yeah, that's
road.
bad.
We'll get chased by giant military trucks while we're at it, you know, have some fun.
That would be scary to get chased by a giant military truck.
Especially the one in Sonic Generations.
Had buzzsaws and everything.
Man, that was scary.
Okay, I'm tired of losing rings.
Oh no! Yeah, one of the big things about this level was actually the Big Ben clock. Just because it's like so awesome. And then, of course, we have Eggman's Flying Fortress. Can't go without that.
Alrighty, done with Act 1 of that stage. Let's see what rank I got. B! That is unacceptable.
Well,
A. Well, yeah. A is okay, I guess.
Figured that would happen. You always get that extra oomph. Hey, that's not an easy level. I found that level very difficult because of the platforming.
I still thought it was fun, though. Alright, restoring the color. Artwork. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I already unlocked everything on my other profile anyway.
Yeah, I actually have yet to unlock all the stuff that there is to unlock. Like, go back and do all the rival battles, and not all the rival battles. I've done those. All the extra stuff that you can do, and then you can like ring all the bells and get all the extra stuff, like the music and the pictures. Like, I haven't even scratched the surface of trying to get all those.
Yeah, I ended up getting it 100%.
That is totally my goal.
I haven't gotten all the S ranks in the missions, though. I don't think it does anything special, but eventually I'll probably try to get all S ranks in the missions. But other than that, I've unlocked everything and beaten everything else 100%.
I'm totally gonna get to it.
Now, here's the music that's been stuck in my head.
It is such a beautiful level.
And this one is a lot more colorful and brighter than the original version. And it has confetti everywhere. Whoops. This part, I was glad that they actually made something drop these barrels instead of them appearing out of nowhere like in Unleashed.
I love running through the buildings. And the way, like, when the buildings pass you, it gives you such a sense of speed. Like, this is, like, probably one of the fastest Sonic games I've ever played. Like, even more so than Unleashed. It feels like they took the level from Unleashed and made it, like, 10 times faster.
I don't know. It felt like Sonic Unleashed was faster to me.
But I don't know. I was just amazed with Sonic. I don't know, because I had Sonic Unleashed for the PlayStation 2. So that could be part of it.
Oh, that's probably why. Yeah. That one was slower than the 360 and PS3 versions.
Yeah, because I want to get the 360 version eventually, because I hear it's a lot, you know, it is faster and a lot more beautiful. And but yeah, I did have it for the PS2. So that's why when I played it on the Xbox with Sonic Generations, it blew me away.
Yeah, I actually haven't played the PS2 or Wii versions of that game. Now this part, they did a very good job on. I love the scenery right here.
I know, it's so beautiful, like all the hot air balloons and
all the houses down there.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I got a trophy. Trickstar.
Woo-hoo.
That's another thing I ended up getting 100% on. I got all the trophies. Yeah, I normally don't care about trophies, but whenever there's a Sonic game, I always like to get 100% on them. I also got 100% on Sonic 4 Episode 1. I got all the trophies.
Yeah, like, and see, with Sonic Generations, you know, I found it at first, it was so easy. I mean, I got on Green Hill Zone, you know, I got A's on both of those acts, or S's actually, because they turned into S's. But, and then Green Hill Zone, level after that was Chemical Plant, and I got S's in both of those, and I kept getting all these S's, and I was like, oh, this game's too easy. But as soon as I got, you know, especially Kiira the Rooftop, I think Rooftop was one of the ones that I struggled with so much. So, and then, you know, I like to go back and try to get achievements on my Xbox for beating like all the levels in a certain amount of time. And I know when I get to Rooftop, I'm going to be struggling with it just because it was one that I started out not being good with.
The main level I struggled on, especially the first time I did it, was Planet Wisp.
Yeah, definitely. Like, and it's weird because when I played Planet Wisp, I had just you know, went through done playing Sonic Colors, and so I figured, oh, I'll have this in the bag. But it's so different. But it's like different and the same at the same time. Like,
yeah, that one was kind of difficult for me to do the comparison video on because there weren't very many parts that were similar. Alrighty, we're done with that level. About to free Vector. Speaking of Vector, I wish they would bring Vector Man back in some kind of way.
Dude, I agree with you. I remember, like, I had played it since Sonic Mega Collection. Was it Mega Collection that you could? Yeah, Mega Collection. You could unlock both games, first and the second one. And I remember playing those.
Yeah, that was in Jim's collection and on the PlayStation 2 version of Mega Collection.
Right, and it's like, I remember, but see, I haven't seen him since, so that'd be cool.
Hopefully they put him in the next Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing.
Oh my goodness, I am actually really excited about that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the first one.
I enjoyed the first one because the first thing I enjoyed about that was Sonic R music in it. Oh, loved it.
Alrighty then, thank you very much for joining me. That's about it for part 12 of the Sonic Generations playthrough. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Kiira?
Well, I do have a channel on YouTube, Kiira the Hedgehog, K-I-I-R-A, for those who probably are going to have trouble spelling it. And pretty much, I'm just, you know, a huge Sonic fan, and I upload videos talking about mostly Sonic games, but I also talk about different other kinds of video games, so if you want to check me out, hopefully there'll be a link here in the description. But I would just love if you check the channel out, and you can talk to me and message me anytime you want, and I'd be great talking to anyone about Sonic.
Alright, cool. Thank you again for joining us. This is Mykle the Human. See you guys next time.